Good evening. My talking may be a smidgen off in this video because I have these huge teeth in. I have ears. In this tutorial, I'm going over how to become a werewolf from the TV show Penny Dreadful. Let me tell you, when I very first heard of Penny Dreadful, I was like, I'll watch one episode, see how it is. And that quickly turned into the entire season within 24 hours. If you think there is no such thing as an attractive werewolf, this show will change your life. This is my new favorite TV show. Seriously, it is just like, all the products that you save will list somewhere around the video. Also, don't forget to follow me on other social media, which will be listed in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact me. This tutorial is starting off with some very interesting faces. Whenever I'm doing a look that has to do with like growling or anything that involves wrinkles, I like to actually make that facial expression and then lightly fill in all of those lines. This just helps to give an idea of what your wrinkles actually would be like if your face was in that expression. For this particular look, I'm referencing a Penny Dreadful photo of the werewolf when he is growling. You mainly want to focus on making the area the darkest between the inner corners of your eyes and your eyebrows. You're basically making a triangle that's making it more of a growling expression all the time. Be sure to make different faces, make it like you're growling, make it like you're screaming so you can get lines in your forehead, in your nose, around your eyes. And I'm just using a very light brown eyebrow marker to fill in all of this. Of course, if you're very wrinkly like I am, you don't have to fill in every single wrinkle. To darken everything, I'm taking a light brown eyeshadow, an angled brush, and a blending brush just to deepen up inside my eyes, as well as other areas of my face. I'm also adding this color underneath my eyes to make them appear more sunken in. Fill in your eyebrows with this same color as well if it matches your hair, like mine does. And to make my eyebrows look a little more hairy, I'm also going in and adding some lines around them, as well as going back to that light brown shadow just to sink in my eyes above it and add some wrinkles above my eyes. Continuing to use that light brown shadow, I'm just outlining all the areas where hair is going to go. This not only gives you an outline, but it also is just a base of color. Go ahead and very lightly line your eyes and get your hair out of the way. Apply your spirit gum in very small sections. Do not forget to tap the spirit gum. If you don't tap the spirit gum is not going to be sticky. You'll know it's ready because your finger is pretty much sticking to your face. To apply the fake hair, I cut it in sections and then fanned it out, and I'm literally just sticking it onto my face. If you add too much in one section, you could always take a wide tooth comb and comb a lot of that hair out. Because my hair is naturally pretty thin, I would assume that if I were a werewolf, it wouldn't be too thick of fur. Go ahead and continue to apply the spirit gum, tap the spirit gum, and stick the hair on your face. The only areas that you truly want to be careful of are right around the edges on your cheeks because they're very, very defined on the character. To get that clean edge right along there, I just fanned out the hair very flat and stuck it on. Also, always be sure that you're going to be applying the hair in the direction you want it to lay. To blend the edges of the hair just a smidgen, I went in and drew little hairs around the hair, as well as went in with some light brown eyeshadow to connect those two sections together, and also deepened up those inner corners of my eyes once again. To add color back into my face, I'm applying blush around the top half of the hair. I'm then applying some highlighter underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, as well as on my forehead to make all the other wrinkles pop out. Wherever you have shadows, it's always nice to add some highlights. Now, I wanted ears, but I didn't have ears, so I just cut the fake hair on an angle and longer and used spirit gum to adhere it to my ears. I also wanted to avoid being too hairy, so I just went ahead and applied more hair to the sides of my neck. Also, keep in mind, length doesn't really matter when you're applying, because if you're careful, you could always go in with shears and cut it shorter. Just don't apply it too short because it's not gonna grow. To finish up, other than popping in my contacts, I also applied my teeth. These particular teeth have a mixture that you put inside of them and then just hold them on your tooth until it hardens. And when you're putting the bottom ones in, you probably want to tilt your head back so you're not drooling all over yourself. And when wearing fake teeth, it's always nice to have chapstick because you're not going to be able to lick your lips.